Okay, so before I go into the charts, I want to talk about what I do every morning that I know helps me in trading. And that is having a clear mind, being able to relax, and what I do that, right? One is meditation, and then the other thing is drinking herbal tea and loose leaf, not tea bags with has microplastics and stuff like that. So, and I always have ginger in my tea for um, building my immune system, and cayenne pepper, and which is really good for blood flow and to get the blood running smoothly to my brain so I can think clearly. And tea relaxes, and ginger for immunity, and anti-inflammation, right? So you can look up all the benefits of this. And it just relaxes me. It keeps me at peace when I'm trading. And I know that might sound like irrelevant, but I'm telling you, when you're anxious and when you're not thinking clear and trading, it can make all the difference versus being clear and thinking just clearly and being relaxed and get into the flow of trading. So, and the kettle you use, because for me as a woman, I love pretty things, and so I look forward every morning to having my hot tea. And so and I'm gonna show you my little kettle real quick, and then we'll go into the chart. Okay, so this is my tea kettle. I love it. I love it. It's like a lacquered brass, which means that it's gonna just keep turning such a beautiful like brass color, and it's clear so I can see, like, especially when I make my floral tea, it turns different colors like based off of the color of the tea. And then this is the gray salt, sea salt. It is, now I bought this from Farmer's Market, no, Fresh Market. And this tea is from, I think, France, off of the Sea of France somewhere. And then the cayenne pepper. So, but that's it. And let's get back into the chart. Good morning, everyone. So I want to go straight into the charts. So what we're looking at is XRP. And we can go to the 4 hour, and let me go back here. And I always forget to do this before I come on. So let me go to, now let's go to the 4 hour. All right, so we see that we look like we could be about to break out of this upper trend line. So I have a like a breakout line, and I know what price that is. It's about 260. I click on it. Yeah, 260. And so I'm still in my trade, and that's probably why I didn't really do a video yesterday. I just stayed in the trade, and since we were so close to breaking out and seeing if we can just break out of this, and oh my gosh, I'm hoping that we can. I think things will. Well, let's say this, because I don't like to predict, but hopefully things will go very far. Let's say it like that. I always, even when it's coming, if it were to do that, I'm not gonna do like daily trades. I'm gonna just let it go. because I'm not going to try to get back in unless it starts slowing down tremendously. Then I might, if I see there's a potential for retracement, then I might come out, go back in. But for the most part, if it starts on some type of parabolic movement, then I'm gonna just stay in that trade, let it complete itself, and then once we see some sort of signs of a top, then I will come out, right? So, but if we were to do what we did here when we broke out of this area down here, I think when I looked at it, not saying that it will do the exact same thing because it may not, right? Just shows you the potential, should I say. So, right, so let's do from here. Here, right? So it went past the 300% mark, right? So if it were to go past the 300% mark here, we're looking at what, between $6 and $10. Who knows, right? Before, I mean, we had some moments where we could, like, right in here could have been a quick retracement. Right here was another moment. And then we had this big pullback right here area time frame, right? So when we have moments like that, then yes, I can feel good about coming out of it and buying myself back into it to get more of a compounding effect. So that is XRP. If we were to go past the 300%, we're looking at, 150 to 200% gain. So basically, almost a 2x, right? Which there are probably other things that might can give you more, right? Depends on how much XRP you have or why you want XRP, right? So let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin hit the 89 before it started going back up. We just want to see, like, how is it going to react to this upper trend line? I don't make assumptions, but that was a good buying area right here when it dipped out and came back above that support level and bounced. And I don't assume, because it could hit this upper trend line and come down if it wanted to, right? Or it could burst out of here, right? So I just let the chart guide me through each step, and that's why instead of just like basing off of other people's predictions, and that's why I don't like making predictions, because I want people to learn how to read the charts for themselves and use technical analysis to guide them through which step to make, whether to buy, whether to sell, and in that manner. And then the other chart that I was looking at was Solana, right? So it has broken out of this lower trend line, like going on the downside. Look like it's trying to make a bounce back in. I'll just keep track of it. And then for Avalanche, basically did the same thing. Looked like it could be a good, I'm not telling people what to do. Buy, it looked like it came in, liquidated this this area of stops before coming back up. And which look like it could be a good buying area, right? Um, and if you were to look at from like where we are right now to a major resistance area, 72%. Um, if it goes all the way back to 100, looking at almost 300% gain, right? Almost a 3x. So that's why I said like there might be days where there's no trade, or it might be a small trade, or you might get 2%, 5%, you might get 10%. Then there might be days where you get like over 100%, right? So it balances itself out. Um, and that's why I'm not putting so much pressure on when it hits the six figures, but I truly believe I can get there way quicker than I could with a job. Not saying that at the beginning, yes, I can't live off of the money that I'm making right now off of this particular account, but it definitely can provide an income. I can get to six figures before I could with a job, even though the job will be paying me as from the beginning, right? But I'm gonna hit six figures way before the job would hit me at six figures, and what better tax benefits, right? So you probably need to see your tax accountant for stuff like that, because trust me, I've learned my lesson the hard way with taxes. So and I've had to learn some lessons. I'll just leave it at that. So just hire you a really good tax person that understand business tax if you have a business, and you can use trading as a business. Um, I can go on and on about taxes because I feel like a job, even with making more money, like even if my income was higher on a job, I'm paying way more taxes than I am with a business. So, but anyway, so that is, y'all excuse me, I forgot that daggone TV was running while I was talking. I was like, why am I like talking over, like I feel like I'm talking over someone. I was talking over the TV, but I'm not gonna re-record all this. Um, so so that is pretty much it, right? Like that's pretty much all I do is just update the chart and see where is a good entry point. I think the most work I do is when the alerts go off and I'm trying to re-enter and I'm waiting for things to bounce, or whether it's not going to bounce, or and that's it, because really setting the price target is not hard. It's the going in that I think I probably put most of my work effort into, and still even that might take less than what, 15, I'll say max 30 minutes. um but that's it. Like, it's hard, like I said, hardly any work. And so the reason why I say the more money you make, the even more, less money you're making, because the less trades you're probably going to be making, and the less trades you make, is your trades could last. You might be putting in a trade once a week or once a month for some people, once they reach get the account set to a certain level. So but that is all I have. And thank you guys, and happy trading. All right, bye bye.